It's hard to be creepy when it's sun out. I made a monster. Yeah, basically did the same thing as I did with the black claw in the crib. If you haven't checked out that video, I should put in a link on it the second I post this stuff, because I'm filming almost everything at the same time. Creativity is taking over me. So yeah, I did the same thing. But what I did first too is I pieced some wood together, one bigger piece, like a little pallet block, and a small piece of wood, and I made like a little bust, like a T out of it, and then I put the foam on top of that T for a few minutes and shaped it a little bit more. So I just painted this one black and connected PVC. I'm trying to figure out what kind of automation I want on it. Most likely it's just gonna be pneumatic because I'm having some troubles with the wiper motors, which I was hoping it would do, just popping in and out. But yeah, it's gonna be fun having this one pop in and out as well. And what I am gonna do now, since I put down the black, that's just like a base painting, so not everything gets like too light. I put some green down and some yellow, especially on the face, and then eventually I'm gonna connect. Put some clothing on. I'm not sure what kind of clothing yet, but yeah. Hello, we'll see. As you can see, I put down some green luminescence painting. Oh my god, I think I actually named that word. But yeah, it's fluorescerande, which basically means fluorescent in Swedish. I am Norwegian, but it's a Swedish shop, Swedish-based shop. And I'll let this sit a few more seconds. Then I'm going to put on some yellow. Guessing I'm going to put some yellow on the eyes and a red for the mouth to get some more highlights in. And we'll see how that turns out, huh? So yeah, I put in a little bit yellow, especially on the eyes. I'm not sure what I want to do with the eyes yet. But I put some red on the mouth. I'm not sure if it's gonna make I'm not sure if it's a mouth or a neck. I mean, it's a blob creature. The anatomy isn't the most important, but anatomy will help make it sell. But I'm not happy it doesn't have a nose. I mean, it's got a... Maybe I'll make some gills. We'll see. Most likely I'm gonna make a nose, so I'm just gonna use a pair of scissors, just poke around in there and repaint that, and then we'll see how that turns out. So this is turning out to... I might actually be happy with this one eventually. I have some fake blood. I'm gonna put that in the mouth. Probably gonna put some more red in the mouth because I'm not sure if well, we'll see. It has a nice crooked smile, fucked up teeth. Still the eyes. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I had some fake eyes from last year, but maybe I'll just make some eyes out of foam and just pop that in after a little paint job, huh? I named him SLIMY. There you go. I just attached the eyes using contact glue. First putting contact glue on the actual, in the eye socket. Waiting a couple of minutes, putting contact glue on the back of these finished eyeballs, just like some really cheap eyeballs from a party store. Pushed them in. The foam could handle a little push, so you push them really good in, so they actually like kind of get in the socket, not just lie on the outside. So yeah, I made a holder for him as well. Just some cheap stuff I have in the back. Just nailed it together. Used a couple of brackets just to make sure that it's actually stuck in there. Took some black paint because they had like this is the stuff that I used. I used just the whole pieces, just cut off any pieces of screws that I couldn't get out. Just ankle grinder. That was the color originally, and then I took some black spray paint, just as a dirty it up, darken it down. Didn't put it like all over every centimeter. Then I took a luminescence green, the same one I used on this fucker. Sprayed that a lot more, but also just not every little inch. Just make it a little bit moss-like. Then I put a little bit copper, or I think it's called, yeah, copper, metallic copper, just to give it a little bit more of a brown feeling again. Had this cheap fabric again from the same store, just some Halloween decoration fabric stuff. Used a staple gun to secure it, wrapped it around, and then I went over with the luminescent green again, just to see, just to like match it up a little bit more. Now we gotta test out SLIMY. Thinking about connecting LEDs, same as I did to the demon crib. Even though it doesn't function right now, still want to do it. See if I can make it happen. Drill some holes. There on my finger. Through here and into the elbows, because these are just plastic, so I can easily get through them. Drill a couple holes in here and put a circuit of singular LED bulbs in each eye. Just gonna see, because the wood is about here. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm hoping to just drill in the back here, try and hide the wiring a little bit. Just go straight to the eyeball through here, in there. We'll see how that works. But I want the eyes to glow, you know. They don't. I want them to go all glitchy and blinky like I want to do with the demon crib baby doll heads. But just light it up. Put some yellow LEDs in there to really make it pop. We'll see. But either way, here is the control box. And see, different from here is here I have the valve on the outside. This is mostly because, according to my current plan, SLIMY is going to be slightly under a roof, under a big tarp that I'm going to have hanging over in the garden, sort of like I did last year. This is my garden. This is going to be the area of horror. That is my mess, which my girlfriend is kind of pissed about, but it's all for the kids. But yeah, I'm gonna stop recording, unscrew these, because I don't have a handheld, I don't have a holder for my phone. So yeah, that's hooked up to power now. DC 12 volts. Going through the relay, which is then controlled by the Wemo / control board, mini controller. These are sliding into each other. It's slightly annoying. I can actually do a little bit more like so. Have them separated a little bit. So yeah, the mini controller controls then whether the relay is supposed to allow power. There you go. Allow power just go through. Let's see, I can do this. Power comes in here, goes out here to the pneumatic valve. So it's like an automatic switch, which is controlled by this. Now remember, these only deliver 5 volts. I learned this the stupid way by somebody telling me why my relay wasn't functioning. That was because I was using a 12 volt relay and gave it power from this, which only gives maximum 5 volts. So it wasn't getting enough power. So I got a 5 volts relay. Because it doesn't matter if a 5 volts relay going to a 12 volt whatever that you're controlling. Because it needs just 5 volts to turn on and off, and that's basically all you're doing. You're turning this one on and off, which then allows the power to go through, and turning this one on and off whenever the microcontroller says it, according to the coding that you have written. So I'm gonna hook it up to the air pressure and we'll soon see. So I don't know if I can hear it on camera, but you should hear a little air. It's not coming out somewhere, I'm not sure, but it's not a dangerous amount. If you hear like full out, then there's something wrong. You gotta check nylon tape if you have on enough, if it's screwed tight enough, if it's screwed too tight, stuff like that. Basic plumbing, really. The pressure there is connected. I have not connected the power yet. I'm going to do so now, and we'll see what happens then. First, for the pneumatic valve, the relay. And for the actual microcontroller, it's alive. Drops down angrily. Goes up. Says hello, how are you doing today? Boom, goes down. The jump here isn't that he's coming at you. It's just the noise and how fast it's going down. It's a little bit wobbly, but I think I'm happy with it. It's going up and down, scaring the kids. You see it, the mechanism is going up and down here. This is all automatic. Everything I've built everything to be as strong as possible, so nothing breaks. So when he drops down, he's not hitting the actual valve, I think. No. He actually is. Kind of looks like he's actually bending a little bit. I might have to fix that. We'll see. Might have to lower him down a little bit, actually. Because I can just lower the actual rod itself. Start at a higher position because it's just going up and down. I cannot control how far up it goes. Only if I turn on the muffler and time it perfectly with the coating. I have to look into it. Not sure how much more beating it can take actually before something breaks. So I'm actually gonna turn it off now. There we go. I heard everything clicking there. So, but everything functions. I'm happy with the movement. Like I said, I want